Hey everybody, welcome back to the Lost City. Yeah, we're going in.
Oh my!
Yeah, I'm not getting a great feeling about it, Evan. Oh man. Keep it together, Roland. Okay.
Bish bash bosh!
Look!
What? Get your ass down here, Doloran. Uh-oh.
You have done well to make it so far.
Thank you.
That's enough, Doloran!
This ceremony ends here and now.
Does it indeed? You mean that you do not share my vision, Roland? A vision of a better world? A pity. I had hoped that you, of all people, would understand.
Why?
Roland!
What'd you do to me?
Me? Why, nothing at all. You have the Horned One to thank for this. It means to protect you, for if harm comes to either one of us, it comes to the other also.
What?
You mean you and Roland are...
Yes, Leander, you see it now. See what others must be shown.
Doloran! I'm...
Do you see? We are connected. We are the same. Defeat me, and you defeat yourself.
He is correct, I am afraid. There are those in your world whose souls are inextricably linked with the souls of those in this one. The more power he has gained, the stronger his effect on you has become. This proves the connection.
But how can this... What does it mean?
It means you face a dilemma, boy. You have no choice but to join me, Roland. You know it deep in your heart.
Oh, I have a choice, all right. I always have a choice. I'm a president, a king. And from the day I took my throne, I knew that if it came to it, if it would help my people, I would gladly give my life.
No! What?
Besides, if I can't kill you, you can't kill me either, right? If I die, you die.
Very true. Which is why, if you will not join me, I must banish you instead to a dimension where you will no longer be a danger to either of us.
Of course. I think I see now why I was brought here.
Please, enlighten us.
Your country, Allegoria, it was destroyed. And my country was destroyed too. You and I are the same. Two kings, with no kingdoms left to rule. So we were given a chance. One last chance to save our homes. But don't you see? The kingdom the Horned One has given you, it's not really the place you once ruled. I'm going to make you see. I'm going to defeat the Horned One and remind you who you really are.
Who I really am. You think you know me? You know nothing!
Enlighten me.
Uh-oh, he's floating.
You will delay my plans no longer.
Doloran the Arcane, ruler of the Revenant realm.
I will perfect.
This harkens back to the first game, where there was a lot more interplay between the two worlds. This one and, well, yes, get in there, Big Higgledy. Big Hig, that's what we're going to call you. And there were, I can't remember how they phrased it actually, but it was like they had a counterpart in. Oh, that's not good. Cue that. That's Nick's, right? They had like a counterpart in each world. Like if, and that was a lot of the game was about. You know, they're two people in two different worlds, but they kind of share a interconnected heart or soul. And if what happens to one can affect the other. So, you know, if someone's in a bit of a pickle or a bind, in one world you had to go do something in the other world. So I wonder if we're going to see a bit of that as well. That was a good chunk of damage there. Alright guys. Whoa, nice try. What do we do to him? Get over here. Whoa. Ow. Cool guys, we nearly got him. Shadow Burst. I'm not sure how much you're really going to be able to help. Keep getting nixed. Let's... yeah, let's heal up again. No, let's leave it for a little bit. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Gotcha. Can't be it, surely. Can't be your final form. Still, my powers are not sufficient. It seems I underestimated you.
Forward! What in the... Is it over?
Whoa!
Transmission from Zip. Sounds like the souls are returning. We did it. Only just, perhaps, but we did it.
Tidy!
Mission flippin' accomplished. Not bad, you lot. Not bad at all. But it's not over yet. We need to do something about the Horned One. Until it's gone for good, nobody's safe. Just taking a breather there, are you, Doloran? Oh. Yeah, just gotta check my leaf book, Doloran. I'll be right with you. So here are the latest developments. That huge creature is stopping and all the folks who collapsed are back on their feet. But it still sounds like there's some way to go before we're in the clear. Come on, Evan, do the whole world proud. I hope no one was hurt. My dear mother has come to her senses. So King Evan is still fighting the good fight. All we can do is pray he pulls it off. Post if you've got King Evan's back. We believe in you. Come on, King Evan. May fortune's light shine on King Evan. We've done our part, now do yours. Evan, you have to save us, all of us. King Evan will do it, you mark my words. Come on, King Evan. Okay. Oh. A snag. Can we... What? No, we're not turning back. We never turn back.
You're finished, Doloran. Your plan has failed.
You'll never rule the world. Never!
Rule the world? You have read too many fairy tales, boy. The world was never my prize.
What?
It was a beautiful place, my home. A realm of peace and prosperity. I was the king of Allegoria. A young man handed the crown too soon. None loved my realm more than I. But I was conceited, arrogant.
That's Mornstar he's holding.
Our kingmaker was a being known as Alessandra. In strengthening our bond, I committed the greatest of all sins. I fell in love. And love between king and kingmaker is an offense against the will of the gods. As punishment, she was cursed to spend the rest of her days in the guise of the Horned One and cast along with Allegoria into another dimension. And so, I vowed to bring her back. She and my beloved kingdom. I set out to acquire all the king's bonds of our world, that I might use their combined power to reawaken Alessandra.
How did you know that was even possible?
The guise of the Horned One, you said. I take it the creature we see is but an outer shell within which Sandra lies trapped. If so, the strength of the King's bonds might serve to reach that which lies dormant deep within, to reconnect King and Kingmaker, and free her of her prison.
It is as you say. If Alessandra can be revived, Allegoria may yet rise from the ashes. And I shall have regained my beloved and my kingdom both. Now you know what it is I seek. Roland, if my realm were to be restored, yours too might return. You would be reunited with your family, with your son. Surely you would join me if such an outcome were your reward.
He can't. He won't. Not that way. Just because you would do anything to bring a loved one back, it doesn't mean you should.
What is happening to me?
That horrible black stuff comes from the Horned One, you know. Doloran by ears just been channeling it like. But it looks like it's finally getting the better of him. That Dory was infected by it from the start.
I will restore them. I must. Alessandra! Allegoria! Both shall live again!
You'd really do that? You'd destroy whole countries, steal countless souls, just to get what you want? You think that's love? Then you don't deserve to love. And you sure as hell don't deserve to be a king.
You would defy me. You are me. We want the same thing. You wish to be reunited with those you love, just as I do.
No, it's not that simple.
My crimes will be more than outweighed by the revival of Allegoria, by the return of all that has been lost. Rise, beloved kingdom! Live again!
Well, that doesn't look good.
Alessandra, my love, you are free at last! What is the meaning of this? You are not my Alissa!
What the hell?
But
Are you ripping apart space-time?
she is truly lost. What will become of Allegoria? What will become of me?
It's all me with you, Doloran. I do not understand. So that wasn't her?
No.
I sensed the same darkness as before. I fear it was merely the Horned One unleashed. Which begs the question, where is Alessandra? Never mind that, you addle-brained swabs here. What about that hair in the very skies themselves, damn it all? Did you see how the edges were crumbling? If we can't close it up somehow, the whole world could be sucked inside. We need to close it. We need to beat that thing. Think you can fly us up there, Lofty? What are you saying, man? Of course I flipping can. Come on, Evan. Let's get up there and give old Horny Boy a piece of our minds. I suppose we did go to all the trouble of restoring Mornstar. It'd be a shame not to use it. Mornstar? The very sword over which Alessandra and I swore our pact so long ago? Huh. Which might explain why it's the only thing that can penetrate the Horned One's defences. Alright everyone, come on, it's time to defeat the Horned One and return peace to our world. Okay. Well, let's see what everyone thinks. So Doloran was tainted by that stuff too, huh? No wonder he went crazy. Wait, so was the whole of Allegoria tainted too? No. Now's not the time to be thinking about that. We've got a final showdown to focus on.
Really?
So Doloran was just an old softy all along. I'd never have thought he was doing all this because of some girl. Do you really think beating the Horned One's going to set her soul free though? Well, only one way to find out, I suppose.
If I may be so bold.
If we do not intervene soon, the tear in space created by the Horned One will engulf us all. We must go after him, Your Majesty. The consequences of inaction are too dreadful to contemplate. So Doloran's tale weren't as simple as it might have seemed, eh? You could for the swab. Well, he may be a villain, but he's an oddly honest one, I'll give him that. Which makes me think that sharing a soul with Roland, that this sharing a soul nonsense may not be nonsense at all. Don't go soft on me now, Batu. Thanks, Evan, for saying what you did to Doloran. I mean, I don't know why, but I just couldn't bring myself to tell him he was wrong. But you could. Guess that's why you're the king of this whole equation. Alyssa, why? Right there, Lofty. Let's get to it. If you want to stand a chance of beating the Horned One, you'll need to use Mornstar. You know, the Sword of Unity. Don't go rushing in like a pranny with some other weapon, whatever you do. But you knew that already, and did. Right, you ready to do this? 2 arms.
Get in!
There's eager you are. Let's get this show on the road then. The Horned One won't know what's hit him. Got to get seatbelts put on that thing.
Everybody all right?
I think so. Where are we?
The Horned One, Kingbreaker. Yeah, we'll see about that.
Good luck, everyone!
Here we go. Oh, level 72. Where'd he go? Yes, big kick. Let's go. What was Lofty there? Did you see that? Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's sort that out. Ugh, damn it. That was a waste. Come on. Let's back up. Yeah, what's this now? Go, Lofty. Oh. So we've got to charge him up a bit, have we?
Make yourselves useful.
Lofty, where are you? Go! Come on. Alright, I reckon we need one more. Oh, wait. Oh.
Don't let me down.
Get in there, big kid. Is that... damn it, miss him. What? Lofty. Nuts. What the hell's going on now? Why's he gone purple?
Brace yourself. I reckon things are about to get hairy.
Come on, Lofty. Alright, what do we got here? Is that it? Just gives me a gold, Missed him. Got him. What are you doing? What's happening? Why isn't he dead? Okay. Get over here. Damn it, I can't reach that thing. There it is. Good boy, Bracken. Lofty. Where'd he go? Lofty, you gonna give me something here? Oh, that's pretty cool. Purple again, damn it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ow. Come on. What does that mean now?
Make yourself useful.
Oh boy. Oh my god. Can't even get my feet under me. Lofty. Work for me here, Lofty. Come on. Keep going, keep going. And again, one more. Nice, nice. Not so nice. That hurt. That was a good charge, that was a good charge. Come on, we're nearly there. We can do this, guys. We can win. Oh boy. Let's try and avoid this one this time, shall we? So nearly there. Come on, come on, come on, come on. D. Alright, this is it. Keep going down. Oh no, he's gone purple again. God damn it. So close. What the? What's going on? What? I don't get it. Can I charge? Okay. I can charge super fast now. Go! Should I be breaking those things? Nuts. Move, move, move. Charging, charging. Nuts. Hold on too long. It's gotta be it, it's gotta be it. Come on. Keep going, keep going. Evan, get in there with... What the hell's that orb? Oof.
Alessandra, is it really you?
It is, my love. But you did not free me from within the Horned One.
Hmm?
The Horned One was not born of the wrath of the gods as you had thought. I wanted to be with you. I wanted it so much that I gave up the power of the Kingmaker.
What?
Once freed, that vast, insatiable power gave rise to a monster. The Horned One.
No.
Do you know how Kingmakers are born? They are born when a soul is sacrificed in order that a great power may be tamed. In unbinding my soul, I unleashed that power. By abandoning it, I committed an unforgivable crime. A crime for which I was punished.
So you have not returned to me?
Forgive me, my love. I am that which sealed away the Horned One's power. Only through my sacrifice could the power which poured forth from him be contained.
Then, by unleashing him, I have undone what good you wrought.
No, my love. For a great evil has left the world. The Horned One is defeated. And so, my role in containing him has come to an end. My soul can be at peace, at long, long last. Thank you for never ceasing to love me. We will meet again, dear heart. Not in this world, but somewhere, someday. Goodbye, my love, my Doloran. Goodbye.
Alyssa, no. Not yet. Alyssa!
Doloran.
Alessandra is no more. Allegoria will not rise again. All that I have loved is lost. Roland, tell me, what great wrong did I do to deserve this? Was it in surrendering to love that I erred? Or in accepting a crown of which I was not worthy?
You did no wrong. You just did what you could to keep your love for Alessandra alive and save your kingdom. That's life. People do what they can, try to live as best they can. And then the tide of history comes and sweeps them all away. My country was swept away too. I tried to stop it. Tried to prevent the war that would end it all. But you can't hold back the tide. And so it rolled in.
I have an idea. Why don't we make a new Allegoria?
A what?
Huh?
If it can't be brought back, I mean. We can build a new one instead.
A new one?
We did it. We built a new kingdom from nothing. A kingdom where everyone could live happily ever after. It was small at first, but it grew and grew, and thanks to its wonderful people, it eventually became a great nation. You can do the same, Doloran.
You truly think this possible?
Maybe that's why I was brought here. The country Evan and I built together. It changed things for you, Doloran. For this whole world. No one needs to be a slave to the past anymore. Now we can look to the future.
Evan Petty-Whiskered Tildrum. You are yet young, but you are a great king indeed.
You really think so?
I will start afresh. I will build a new kingdom. For the sake of my departed subjects. For the sake of my beloved.
Hear, hear! We come before you today to make a solemn oath in the presence of all our peoples.
United we stand as one single land.
Well now.
So it's time, huh?
Hey!
There you are, Roland. Is it? Are you?
Hey.
And here I was hoping you wouldn't have to see this. Looks like this is goodbye. I guess it's about time I headed back home. You're not going to stay here with me? Doesn't look that way. I can feel it. It's pulling me back. But your world is... Yeah, before I came here I watched it be destroyed. I may be returning to nothing but death and despair, I know that. But whatever's waiting for me, I'll be able... I built this kingdom with you. If I can do that, I can do anything. You taught me a lot, Evan Petty-Whiskered Tildrum. I won't forget, not ever. Roland.
Well, Evan, see you around.
Goodbye, Roland. Evan?
Who is this kid?
Who are you?
I think you know.
You're King Ferdinand, aren't you? You've been helping me all along.
Yes and no. I am Ferdinand. But it's really you who's been helping me.
What?
Everything I've told you, you told me first.
I don't understand.
This is going to sound strange, but I can send my mind through time. It's a gift I've had since I was born. And using it to visit you seemed like the obvious thing to do. I mean, who wouldn't want to find out what his famous father was like as a child?
What?
Father?
Yes, you're my father, and I am your son.
What?
I promised that I would live up to your legendary achievements, but before I could do that, I had to see them for myself. The things I said to you, those words of wisdom, they were all yours.
But Ferdinand lived long ago. He...
I'm afraid that was just Bodley's little joke. She's no historian, you see. She's a seer. She didn't tell you what had happened. She told you what was going to happen. About how I would become the first king to unite the whole world.
So you did? I mean, you will?
Yes, you started it all by uniting the 5 great realms. But there were plenty of others. Smaller perhaps, but realms just the same. Each with its own particular problems. Poverty, war, and any number of other things. None of them easy to solve. But solve them you did. One by one by one.
And you?
Yes. I carried on what you started. And in the end, I finished it.
Well, I wasn't expecting that.
I come before you, a true king at last. I, Ferdinand, have brought together the peoples of every nation under the heavens. The great work my beloved father began is finally complete, and the world stands united under a single banner. I hereby swear, in the name of King Evan, to safeguard this hard-won peace, for as long as I shall live.
And with that, my promise to Nella was fulfilled at long, long last.
Wow. Wow. I really wasn't expecting that to be the shot to the end. I suppose it did say the final showdown, so I don't know. I just thought, I assumed because we hadn't leveled up our kingdoms level 4, I assumed there would be more, side quests and stuff. But wow. So I'm not normally I like to try to, have a bit of a roundup and lay out what I thought about it. But I thought we had a few more episodes, but okay, let's see what we can do. I love this game. This was one of the best games I've played in a long time. I mean, from so many different reasons. Well, okay, where should we start? The artwork. I mean, just look at it. It's Studio Ghibli. I always pronounce it wrong. I think it's Ghibli. Just amazing. I love that. I love their artwork. I mean, well, who doesn't? That's why they're most famous in the world, right? So there we go. The whole world looked beautiful, from the scenes to the world map to flying around to the landscapes to the people, the characters. Brilliant. So varied and vibrant and full of life. which is how it should be. You know, it really felt like it was a world with different peoples and different cultures and, you know, different attitudes and everything like that. And it really brought it alive. The combat I thoroughly enjoyed. I mean, it was probably a lot more complex and quite a few more layers than I really did it service for. You know, I only really played as Roland because I enjoyed playing as Roland, and that was it. If I played it again, I'd probably play as somebody else. Well, probably Evan, really. But it was fun. I mean, the weapon switching was a bit strange. I'm not sure about that really. I mean, it did give you a lot more options for different abilities, but I didn't really focus enough on what the abilities were. I just went for straight out, you know, attack power really, and you didn't really need anything else. Stats elements were, I mean, what did I get? I got nixed maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 times throughout the entire game, and I think I got confused once. So it was a bit of a non-entity really, the stats elements, and I don't know, if you're gonna do things like that, I think you've got to make, you know, they've really got to be something to worry about, you know, but they weren't really. But it was still fun. I liked it with the Higgledies as well. Was a really nice, nice addition. Just made the battles a lot more, a lot fuller, really, a lot more hectic and stuff going on, and the picking them up and getting the. I didn't really explore too much those. I mean, I only found about 30% of them. So you know, still lots more in there. But they're a nice addition. They sort of replaced the fairies from the first game. So yeah, I like those. I like those. Then the tainted monsters was a nice thing to do, to go around and do, and they're a bit more difficult. I mean, it could have been. I don't know. It was only always one-on-one, which, you know, is great because you can focus on one. But it kind of well, I only really struggled on a couple of them really all the way through. But that's fine. I mean, the combat all in all was enjoyable. I didn't get bored of it, and there was plenty to do. I mean, we got a lot of weapons as well. Sometimes I don't often like getting crazy amounts of weapons because it just kind of dilutes them all, you know. And same with the accessories and the pendants. Did they really make that much difference? I don't really think they did. So I think that's kind of the risk when you have so many of them that you know, they all kind of don't really have that great an effect. So I mean, yeah, I barely changed them throughout the game because it, you know, I had all these items that would protect against certain ailments or whatever, but I never needed them. So you know, why have them in there? The skills were great. I only really used Roland's, but they were really good. They felt really powerful. They felt like they were heavy hitting, you know. So they did those very well. Have we got anything else here? We do. Wait a minute. Isn't this the beginning?
We'll be arriving at the World Unification Summit shortly, Mr. President. Thanks. You seem happy. Not really. We still have a mountain to climb. I can't imagine convincing all the nations of the world to sign up to this will be easy. It's never been done before, I guess, but if you could pull it off, wow. Oh, it's all right. Really? Sure. In a little country a long, long way from here.
Okay. Robes of Unity. Make a completed game save. You'll start again from after fighting Doloran. Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's just create a new one there. So let's just see what happens here, then I'll round up my other thoughts on it. You can see there as well, there's also another reason why I thought it might be going. You see it here, you've got all our characters over the levels, and you've got Lofty there at the end. It looks like there's space. I wondered if we'd be getting some more in there or something, but no, I guess not. Okay, well, yeah, of course we're going to continue. We're just going to jump in and see what the deal is here. So yeah, the other parts of the game, the kingdom building, as I mentioned when going through playing it, that was that as soon as I saw that, I was starting to get pretty worried, because, well, the way a lot of games go in these days, you know, see all the mobile titles and things like that, they're just trying to stick you dry for money, and they're just, you know, I was really thinking, oh god, are we going to be having microtransactions here to speed it up because it was time-based and stuff like that. So I was really, really happy when that wasn't the case, and I loved the kingdom building. I don't know if you noticed that. I spent a lot of time building up my kingdom there because I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed the people. That's how you should do side quests. There were, well, nearly 100 citizens we got, and we're going to get all of them. And all of them added something to the kingdom. It really fleshed it out, you know, made it feel like a real place. You know, these people would hang out with them and speak to them and help them with their problems. And when we helped them with their problems, they helped us in return by whatever it was they're doing, their specific thing, you know. And it really added to the game. I thought it was I was worried that it was going to take over a bit and thought, oh, this is just a bit of filler, you know. But I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And we're going to do some more of that. So let's head back to Evermore now, shall we? Another thing I should mention as well, the tactic tweaker. That was a nice addition. It seemed like they could have done a little bit more with it, I think. That would have been really nice if you could, well, just a little thing, if you could have opened it directly from this screen with one button straight into it when you're going through dungeons or whatever. That would have really been very nice. But wow, okay. But yeah, all in all, I absolutely love this. I mean, this isn't going to be the end of this LP. I'm going to continue this up to level 4 just to see what it's like, and we'll do some more of the side quests. If I do all of them, I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. If you've watched this far, anyone and everyone who's watched, thank you very much. It really means a lot to me. Any view I get, any subscription I get, it means a huge deal. It makes my whole day. And I'm enjoying doing this, so I'm gonna keep doing it, and I hope to play some more games with you soon. But we've got some kingdom to build. So for now, it's just going to be just clearing up side quests and doing everything like that, and then I'll have to find something new to play, I guess, pretty soon. So thanks again, and until next time, take it easy.